If your goal is to get you a pair of these, you need to make sure that you watch this video. SKNation, STEFFKICKS family YouTube. It's your boy, it's your guy, it's your homie STEFFKICKS, and I'm back at it with another video. You good? What's up? The BRED 4 Reimagined has arrived. I have myself a pair. I managed to get my pair a little early. Shout out to the Connect. And it's my job to make sure that I give you guys all the information that you need so that you guys can go ahead and secure yourself a pair. But before we go ahead and talk about all of that, we have to take care of business. If you're a Nation member that's returning to the viewership, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. But if you're new here, when you join the Nation, you get the latest information on all the hottest drops every month. You get mall vlogs, SneakerCon vlogs, unboxings, and reviews. Now, if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing to the channel down low. Now let's go. Now, as everyone knows, there was a shock drop that happened on February 6th or 7th. I think it was the 6th. It was a frenzy. A lot of people took L's, as well as quite a few people took some W's, which is good to see. But for those who took L's, don't worry. On February 17th, there is going to be the official drop in the US and in Canada. The only thing is, there's a price difference, of course. The BRED Reimagines will be dropping for $215 USD, as well as $280 CAD. So make sure you got all of your credit card, debit card, all of that information ready. I always tell my Canadian viewers that if you do not have a Sneakers Canada account, make sure that you're going on the website ahead of time before the drop, putting in all of your information. You may not be able to put your credit card information in because you don't have any previous purchases, but make sure that you type it down in a notepad on your phone or something like that so that it's pre-typed. All you have to do is copy, paste, boom, 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 purchased. But make sure you're there early. It's a 6 a.m. drop. Good luck, y'all. Now let's get into what we came here for. Being that this is the Reimagined series, you can only expect different things to happen on any design of a sneaker. In this case, we have the inverted design on the box. It's cement on the outside and black on the bottom. For most 4s, it's the other way around. That I really appreciated because it looks really sick. The Jumpman logo looks really dope, and the flight under the bottom of it. That's pretty much all that the design of the box is. As you guys know, I am a 9.5. Let's get right into what's going on inside. BRED 4 Reimagined. What a dope design. It's just yes. Jordan Brand's decision to redesign this sneaker was a really good idea. The last time we got a BRED 4 drop, I believe, was 2018 or 19. Google that. They took all the materials from the upper and made it leather. Really soft. It's not a nubuck, but it is definitely a nice type of leather. As you guys know, Jordan Brand has had this Reimagined series going for the last 5 or 4 sneakers. They started out with a great story in the Lost and Found ones, the beautiful box, as well as the yellow receipt depicting that it was a purchase that happened way back from a mom and pop shop. And then, of course, my favorite of all of them, the white cement 3 with the aged heel tab as well as the aged midsole. Just a beautiful sneaker. Although that sneaker is so beautiful, there really wasn't that much of a story to it, which was a little disappointing, but we got the shoe regardless. Then the Royal Reimagined Jordan 1s, which nobody really was going crazy for. That one really didn't have much of a story at all. All they did really was, much like the BRED 4, change the materials around and release the sneaker. There really wasn't much to reimagine about that, but it's okay. I still have all 4 of them. I love them. As you might have saw on my IG today, I was out and about and I decided to wear my pair just to see how they were gonna feel and how they were gonna hold up, and most importantly, see if Jordan Brand decided to stay true to their promise of building Jordan 4s as the SB4. And if you watched the whole reel, you would have saw that they held up pretty good. Normally for me, when I wear Jordan 4s, that pinky toe on my right foot, ooh, Ooh, it's tragic. It literally gets numb to the point where I cannot feel it for a good while after I take them off. So hearing that they're coming out with this new build, it's a blessing. In terms of the design of the sneaker though, there's just a few things that are a little different from the last pair. There's a slant in the toe area that's very identical to the 89 OG pair. I noticed that the collar is just a little taller, bars, which really emulates the actual 89 pair. The Nike on the back seems to be a little more centered, as well as the tongue is so much more puffier than before. Jordan symbol, as well as the flight on the bottom, on the patch on the tongue. The leather on the tongue though is just nice and butter. Oh man, it looks almost like it's tumble leather on the tongue though. On the reverse side, you have the Air Jordan upside down with the red back. I love that detail about the sneaker, just makes the sneaker pop even more so. And this white on the midsole, so beautiful. I love that. Hits of red on both ends of the sneaker, hits of gray on the lace holders, and of course you can see the black Nike tag rather than the orange one. I like that touch as well. It's nice and subtle, just a beautiful sneaker. Now I don't know about you guys, but I've been talking about how this sneaker is going to be a candidate for sneaker of the year from the second they even announced that it was going to be coming out. And now that I have a pair in my hands, there's no doubt that it's definitely in the running. If it's not sneaker of the year, it's definitely in the running. I don't know about you guys, but for me, mostly all Jordan 4s fit true to size, and this one definitely does. Just a dope summertime sneaker, and pretty much a weather-friendly sneaker as well, because it's leather. If it rains outside, you're good to go. You don't have anything to worry about. And like that, guys, the BRED 4 Reimagined is here. SKNation, STEFFKICKS family, YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and going over the good and bad things about the BRED Reimagined 4s. I really had fun sharing some information with you guys and educating you guys on what to expect from this sneaker, as well as when they're gonna drop and how you can get them. Please make sure that you guys hit that like button. We're really trying to grow the channel as much as we can this year. I'm gonna do my part and give you guys as much great content as I can. The YouTube algorithm needs to see that you enjoy the content, so please hit that like button. As I said, pass the channel on to anyone else that you know that enjoys sneaker content like this. Make sure you follow me on all my other socials, IG, Twitter, TikTok, and Threads. And if you guys follow me close enough, you would have seen that my IG and Twitter handle has changed to Steff_Kicks. Some other nonsense was going on with the other accounts. I just don't know what was happening, so I had to make a switch up. For everyone that's already switched over and followed the new accounts, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. For those of you that haven't yet, please make sure that you make that transition so that you can keep up to date with the content and see everything that's going on with the brand. I need you guys to spam the comments right now. Let's talk about who hit on the shock drop and who's waiting and anticipating this drop on the 17th. Also, I have a question. If Jordan Brand was to add another sneaker to the Reimagined series, what sneaker do you guys think would be a really good fit? Leave your comments down below. Let's talk about it. Share your opinions and create some dialogue. So with all that said, it's your boy STEFFKICKS, and as we always say, shoe love is true love, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Yeah.